The next one is relief stacking. It's pretty simple. It's basically simply stacking paper up to create depth. I know from above you can't really tell, so I'll try to tilt this a little bit so you can see that it has a side. This is a technique that works well if you don't need a lot of depth, you just need a little bit, because it's sort of tedious to cut paper and stack it on top of each other, because obviously you're just going to be raising it slightly. What you can do to sort of expedite the process is fold your paper instead of cut it. So I have just a regular square piece of paper here. I'm going to put glue basically on one whole surface of the paper so that when I fold it over, it will stick. And obviously right there I already have, it's a little bit thicker, so I know it's not too much, but it's already a little bit raised up more than it was. And then I'll go ahead and put some glue on this side, flip it again. So every time I do this, the paper's getting thicker and thicker. I'll do that one more time. Okay, this works well for a student once made a log cabin with a little stone walkway going towards it, and they used this technique to make the sort of the stones so it was raised off the ground but not raised off the ground too much. Got a couple other pieces of paper. I'm just going to do that process again and stack them together. Obviously the more paper you do this with, the higher it'll come off the ground. It's not a real advanced technique, of course, but it is useful depending on what you want to do. Do that one more time. We'll attach these two together. Okay, so already we have some thickness there. It's not a massive amount of volume, but it still has some depth that way. So relief stacking is your second process technique.